Cool. So we are live on Facebook now as well. This is going to be good. Let's go ahead and put myself. Cool. So I'm super excited, obviously. About to get into some teaching, into some training about this knowledge industry. Listen, if you have been looking, if you've been searching, if you've been like, man, I want to create some passive income, but what should I do? Then you're in the right place. I mean, obviously, there are so many things, and that's the beauty of the time that we're living in right now. Is so many ways to make money. Like it's crazy. And so like a couple of days ago, I saw this ad. I was on Amazon. I was just strolling on Amazon and I saw this just strolling through and I saw this burger. There's a burger holder. If you go to Amazon and you look up burger holder, there is an item called burger holder that's $10. It's $10 on Amazon. And so first of all, what is you got two hands and they created a product called burger holder. It had almost 2,000 reviews. So that means that over 2,000 people bought it because everybody don't leave reviews. But I'm just like, are you serious? Are you serious? And the reason that's exciting to me, and the reason that it should be exciting to you, is because when you reveal the value that you bring to the marketplace, people will buy in. And it's not like a scheme. It's saying that if somebody have a problem and you have a solution to that problem, then people will pay you. They will pay you for your product, or they'll pay you for your services. And so, I mean, I say it's that simple, but it really is. It really is that simple. So we're going to jump into some training in order to help you really be able to maximize this time, maximize this opportunity. All right. So I'm going to change my camera over so we can jump into this training. Cool. All right. So let me make sure everything is looking good over here. Okay, cool. So today we kind of already talked about, already pre-framed this thing. Listen, if you have been looking for a way to start bringing income into your life, income into your family, income into your bank account, then this is one of the, I won't say it's the easiest way, but this is one of the easiest ways to actually get into entrepreneurship. Why? Because you are the business. So that means that you set the pace, you set the pace of basically going from where you are to where you want to be in business. And so with that, you have to understand that there are different things that you have to overcome. There are different hurdles you have to jump over in order to make that thing a reality in your life. So a couple of people, the three types of people that can really benefit from this opportunity, but also this industry, right? So the open-minded person, all right, so the open-minded person is a person that says that I don't know if this is for me, but I'm willing to take a look. I've tried a bunch of different things. Obviously, this grinding 40 hours, this grinding 50, 60 hours a week is something that's cool right now, but I'm trying to look long distance. I'm trying to look legacy. I'm trying to look at how can I create an income that can bring me, how can I create a source of income that can bring me income when I'm not awake, that can bring me income when I'm not constantly working. And so the open-minded person, then you can benefit from this information. The second person is the loading entrepreneur. That's what I'll call it. The loading entrepreneur is actually a hard word to spell, but I'm pretty sure I spelled it right. So the loading entrepreneur. So this is the kind of person that says that's been around this industry. They've been trying different things. They've been watching YouTube videos. They've had coaches. They've been doing all these different things, but they still feel stuck. They still feel like, man, I have all of this knowledge. I just have knowledge on top of knowledge, and I still haven't been able to build a business. I still haven't been able to create an income. I still haven't been able to get into the marketplace and do this and do that. Then I'm telling you this again, this information today, you can benefit from this information. And so the loading entrepreneur, the person that's in the process of becoming and kind of jumping over that hurdle of entrepreneurship. And finally, the investigator, all right? All right, so the investigator is somebody that you probably already making a little bit of money on the side or whatever. You're creating a little bit of money in your business, but you're trying to see, okay, I have these systems in place, but I want to go to the next level. I really want to make an impact, make transformation for people that are following me, make a transformation for my life. And I'm like, I'm serious about this thing. Like, I really want to make this thing work for me and make this thing work in my life. And so, but they don't have the framework. They don't have the systems in place in order to make that thing happen. Again, this information that we're going to talk about today is going to be really dope for you. Cool. All right. So we're really, what we're talking about today is the education, the self-education niche, the self-education. All right. So I'll break that down a little bit. All right. So this self-education niche, this is basically what many of us do. Many times when we go to YouTube, like basically when you go to YouTube, you try to do one or two things. You're either trying to educate yourself or you're trying to entertain yourself. And so you go to YouTube, you're looking up different things, you're asking different questions, and many times a video pop up and it's giving you the solution to your problem. Well, that is basically the outside, that's the pre-frame of this self-education industry where people are actually making money selling their knowledge, basically building courses, basically doing trainings and building courses to sell their knowledge to people that are looking for what they're selling, looking to do what they're doing. And so this self-education industry, I mean, it's really blowing up because, again, YouTube is going higher. COVID obviously played a huge role in that, where so many people are at home. And so they're looking for different skills to develop themselves, and even understanding that in the future, there are certain things that are going to be going away. And so if you don't specialize in something, some people will get left in the dark. Some people will get left in the shadows. And so it is super important to get ahead of the wave. Get ahead of the wave by already positioning yourself to sell your knowledge, build your skill, and sell your knowledge to those that are constantly trying to get to the next level. And you may be thinking, like, I don't have anything. Like I'm just this person. I've just been going through life, or I have a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know which one to teach or what to do. All right. So the first thing that you need to understand, that in order for you to be in business, you must solve a problem. And there are a couple of things that kind of go with this. And so in order to make an income off of this thing, it's either you solve a big problem, and you charge premium value, you charge a premium price for the problem that you're solving. So that means that it's this big ticket item where you're selling a smaller amount of them, but they're big ticket. And so a $5,000 or a $10,000 offer, where it's like, if I sell two or three of these a month, then I'm good. Or you solve a smaller problem or a little problem for a lot of people. All right. So solving a big problem or solving a little problem. Solving a big problem could be helping somebody build a business, or it could be creating a business from scratch, building a business from the ground. And that's not, I mean, it's so many different examples. It's even like selling on Amazon or selling on eBay, or creating websites or something big that you're able to actually walk step by step, get somebody from ground zero to actually having a functional business that's creating an income, or solve little problems. And so I would say solve little problems. So just a couple of days ago, I put my own process to the test, and I was like, okay, so course creators, I'm a course creator. All right. So I'm like, okay, what can I create? What do I want to create? And I was just driving. I'm like, something that I had to overcome was confidence on camera. Listen, I'm talking about like before I actually got started getting on camera, I couldn't post my own quotes on Facebook because I was so insecure about what people would think about me, what people would say about something that I said, or they would say that this is too deep, or this is too simple, or that, or this. And so I had to go. And so because I came from not even being able to write a post on Facebook, like I'm so serious. It was a day, like, I'm just like, I was overwhelmed, and I was talking to my wife, and I'm like, I can't do this. I believe this is what I'm supposed to do, but it just feels like I can't do this. It just feels like this is too much for me. It just feels like people are going to say this or people are going to say that about me. But because I came from that to the person that you see on camera now, I spent a couple of hours and I put together a framework of creating that course. And so that's simple. That is something that I overcame in my life, and I'll be able to sell that course for $67 to $97, just a mini course, a couple of steps on how to get confidence on camera. And basically what I'm saying to you is that you might like, who gonna buy that $67, $97? What I'm saying is that people are not paying for me. People are not paying for my confidence. People are not paying me for the thing that I offer. They're paying for their result. And so when you understand that, when you get into this niche and you get into this industry, that they are not paying for you, they are not paying for necessarily your lifestyle. They're paying for your result. They're paying for the result and the payout that you will give them through this process that you created. All right. So it's either solving a big problem or solving a little problem, a lot of little problems. Okay. So let's go a little bit deeper into this education or this knowledge industry. And so a couple of things that are in the knowledge industry is obviously online courses. We have mentorship programs or coaching. Like you could do this virtually. Like you could do this. All right. So I'm just gonna, make this really simple for you. If there is something that you're able to teach, if there is something that you're able to give somebody you're able to solve somebody's solution, you need a Zoom account and you need a Calendly account. You can you set your email up to where you send your email out. And so people that want to connect with you, they go to your calendar and then they set up a Zoom meeting. And then you can start, like, sometimes we try to find the hardest way to make money instead of finding the easiest way. And some people, when I say money, you probably feel like icky, or you feel whatever. If you still feel negative about money, then you'll never have it. You'll never have it to the degree that you actually say that you want it. All right. And so even when it comes to money, even when it comes to being wealthy, even when it comes to being rich, like, what God is more interested with is you finding a way to serve and deliver like value, right? And so when I say that, I'm saying that so many people, yep, they want the Lamborghini, they want the big houses, they want the vacations. But if you don't understand this foundational principle, understanding that the only way to get that is by serving people. And that is why it is so important for you to understand that when you are trying to build a business, you are not building it for you. You're building it for them. And what I mean by that is that if you are a coach, you're not a coach to say, hey, my name is Coach Raequane Jones. It's not about you. What result are you giving people? What transformation are you giving people? Are people changed because of the value that you're putting in people's life? And you may say, it's too hard. I don't know what to do. I can't do it. What I'm telling you is that you've already done it. Come on now. You still here. You've made it through all these different obstacles, all these different things. All I'm saying is that you need to frame it, you need to package it and deliver it to somebody that needs the same results that you've already gotten. So you're further along on the path than somebody else. And so it's that simple. Somebody is looking for the solution that's inside of you. All right. So we got mentorships, we got programs, also have online challenges, which I have one coming up. So online challenges. And so I have a 3-day online challenge. It's called the Course Creator Challenge. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to offering for you an opportunity to actually be a part of it. And so the online challenges, you have that. So online summits. This is where you get a lot of leaders together talking about a specific topic, and you bring these leaders together, people register for the event, and they're able to get a transformation, or they're able to come to this event and get some knowledge that will take their business or take their personal life or take their relationship life to the next level, whatever industry or niche that you're in. And so you have online summits. You also have workshops. All right. And this is just a few, like, what is it? ETS, etc. Like, this is just a few. There are so many ways. Stop. Okay, I understand, like, many people, they grow up and they find the one way to make money, which is clocking in and clocking out. What I'm saying is that because of the internet, because of the time that we're living in, you have so many more opportunities to actually create a living. And what is it? It's not just about making money. It's really not. When you really buy in, when you really get deep into your heart that this thing is about serving people to the maximum ability, and that God loves it when you're serving his other children, like, that is when you go to the next level. Even doing this training right here, this is my opportunity to pour into people that are actually looking for this opportunity. Nobody else. I'm not looking for somebody that's trying to go up in the career industry. They're trying to go through the different levels, get promotions, and so forth and so on. That's not my target. I'm looking for somebody that's at home. You have all this knowledge, you have all this expertise, you have this skill, and you have not positioned yourself to make money, to make an income for you and your family, because you don't know what steps to take, or because you are afraid of doing this, or you're afraid of doing that. I'm saying that today things are going to change. I'm saying that today you have an opportunity to actually put yourself in a position to start creating an income off the stuff that you've already been through and the stuff that you already know. All right. So again, I talk about, I've already talked about a couple of these, but if you fight for your limitations, you'll keep them. If you're saying, oh, I can't do this because I got family. I can't do this because this is not my season. You know, I'm in my sowing season. But listen to me. Listen to me when I say this. Like, I'm serious. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. I'm grinding like every single day. That does not stop me from actually building a business. That does not stop me from actually pursuing my dream. And I'm not just pursuing a dream because I'm pursuing a dream. I'm pursuing a dream because I see a vision so clear in my mind that I'm not willing to stop. I'm not willing to give up. I'm not willing to just sit back and say, oh, I tried. Come on, how long are you going to continue to say I tried? When are you going to make a decision and cut off all the other stuff and say, I am focused. I'm laser focused on what I'm doing right now. Sorry, I can't make all the events. I'm laser focused on this business that I'm building right now. I'm surrounding myself with people that are trying to be in this entrepreneur industry, and I'm going to another level. I'm sorry if you can't come with me, that's okay. I'll see you on the weekend, one day a week. You know what I'm saying? You have to get so laser focused on what you're doing that some things that were distractions before, like, they're no longer distractions. You're so laser focused on what you're actually doing, on what you're actually building. All the other stuff, it seems small. It seems small. And so, and again, there's different seasons for different people. You may not be in this season right now where you're ready to invest in yourself. That's fine. But at some point, if the life that you're living is not the life that you want, you have to change something. And until you actually confront that thing, you'll keep accepting that thing, right? Until you actually confront that thing, you'll keep accepting that thing. And so you're saying that this is not the life that I want. Well, what are you doing to change it? And I'm not fussing at nobody, but I'm saying that I made a decision in myself to say, I'm going to become the person that can do the things that will get me the results that I want. I'm going to become the person that will do the things that will get me the results that I want. And so many of us, we try to do the things without becoming the person first. And so we get all of these different courses, we get all of these different things, and we're looking at the things to do, but we haven't become the person that can do it. We haven't become the person that can sacrifice all of our pleasures to get what we actually desire in our heart. All right, let me get off that. All right, so many of us, we face this inner war. And so many of us, we've seen these like cartoons where one, like the devil on the left side, on the left shoulder, the angel on the right shoulder. And it's like, we go through these different seasons where we're like, okay, this seems like it's right for me, but you're not ready, but you don't have enough money, but you don't have any support in your life. And so many times we fight this battle. What I'm saying today is that you change your belief. All right. So I just made this thing super simple for you. I'm not done yet, but If you're open-minded, loaded entrepreneur, if you're a investigator, so you've been looking, you've been like, okay, what is this thing that I can do that can position myself and my family in a position to where we can create an income? The self-education niche, the self-education industry, and this knowledge industry. I'm saying that if you find a problem that you can solve, and you have the framework and the system to solve that problem and to get it in front of people, whether it's a big problem or a small problem, you can begin to create an income for your life that can transform your life. All right. And so these are a couple of different ways. These are just a couple of different ways that you can do that. And basically, if you don't know what these are, that's okay. I mean, you just may be in your journey. You just may be in your process of actually learning what these things are. But these virtual, you don't have to, you need Wi-Fi, virtual workshops, virtual. There are so many things you can do, etc. And so we're really making this thing super simple today and really wanted you to make it to the other side. All right. So let's talk about the 3 lies that people believe about starting their own business. So I'll come back over here. Right. So we'll say lie number 1 is that I don't have the money. This is the lie that's kept so many people from actually transforming their life. This is the lie that has kept so many people from transforming their life. They're like, I don't have the money to invest. How long is that going to be your excuse? All I'm saying is that I'm not saying that your excuse is not valid. I'm not saying that you don't have more bills than you have income. All I'm saying is that at what point are you going to shift things in your life in order to position yourself to take your life to another level? That is all I'm saying. As long as you continue to say, I don't have the money, I can't afford it, then you never will. Why? Because your belief system will continue to manifest itself in your life. You will never have enough money because every time you do get a little extra, you say, oh, that's for this or that's for that. But you never say, I am the one. You never say, I am the one that needs to invest in me to become a person that can actually manage the things that I have. And so, yes, I'll get off that. All right, so that's lie number 1. I don't have the money. Lie number 2. I'm not an expert. I've already actually debunked this right here. I'm not an expert. Okay, so when I told you about the course that I created about confidence on camera course, like a confidence on camera course, an expert in what? You know what I'm saying? An expert in what? That was an experience that I had that I basically put down what was my process to get from not being able to, I'm talking about my own words. I'm talking about being inspired, wanting to inspire people, wanting to transform people, wanting to impact people. And I could not get myself off the couch to put a quote, my own words on Facebook because of what I saw everybody else posted, because I saw how many likes everybody else posted was getting. I'm saying that I did not have to be an expert to create that. I didn't have to be an expert to create that. So all right. So three different things. All right. So I'll just write it right here. So if you have a skill, if you've had an experience, or an expertise, if you do have an expertise, these are 3 things: a skill, an experience, or an expertise. And okay, let me finish my thought. A skill, an experience, or an expertise. These are 3 things that you need in order to actually take advantage of this. And honestly, not even that, but we'll stick with that for now. All right, so skill, expertise, and an experience. So if you have an experience that you've overcame something and you can help other people get to the other side of that thing, and they see it as something valuable, and you unveil or you reveal the value of how you did it or how you got to the other side and what life looked like on the other side. And so, for instance, for one example, there was somebody that had their kids, they had eczema, they had terrible eczema, and then they didn't want to go to the natural or to the doctors or whatever. And so they went through this process of finding out, okay, what can I do naturally to help do this thing, to help heal my children's eczema? And so when they found that, Then they packaged it up into a course because they learned what things to do in order to get to the other side of that. So they packaged it in a course, and people have been buying it over and over and over. Why? Because they have a problem of either having eczema or their kids having eczema, and somebody in the world said, I know how to fix that. Let me package it, put it in this thing, and actually be able to deliver it to somebody else so that they can have the same enjoyment, they can have the same value, that they can have the same life that I'm having right now when it comes to that specific subject. Again, very simple. What have you been through? What have you overcame? What process have you been able to do in your life that you probably unconsciously did, and now you're able to benefit from it? All right. So skill, expertise, and experience, these are three different ways. And so the I'm not an expert, kill that. Kill it. So what do you do? All right. So let's finish this. All right. So lie number 3 is I don't have inventory. And what I mean by inventory is a book. You haven't built your YouTube channel yet. That's definitely, we'll say tube. You know what that means. You haven't built your YouTube. You don't have a workbook. You don't have a framework to work with. And so you don't have inventory, or you don't have a product, a physical product that you can send people that shows that you know what you know or whatever. Kill it. We're done with the excuses. We left them in the past. And so today, these are the lies. We're debunking it. And when I say you don't need a book, you don't need YouTube yet, you don't need to have a workbook yet, what I'm saying is that these are not the things that you need to be so concerned about in the beginning. First, let's get clear on what problem you solve. First, let's get clear on what that thing is that you can solve, and you can actually you can actually produce a result in the marketplace. And so that is the number one thing that you need to know when you are starting out in this business. And so when you are positioning yourself as somebody in this knowledge industry, there are things that that's absolutely necessary to do in order to position yourself in that industry. All right. And so that's one thing. And so what I have is a course creator. All right. So what I have is the course creator challenge. The course creator challenge, I'm talking design, how to discover exactly that thing. What is that thing? I'm talking about extracting it from your mind. It's going to be a 3-day challenge. I'm going to help you extract from your mind what skill, what experience you've had, or what expertise you have already in your pocket that you can actually be creating an income for your family and for your life. We're going to discover exactly what that thing is. On day 2, we're going to design a framework so that you can take from your mind, and you can actually have it on paper, on your computer, and you can start building your course out. In day 3, we're going to talk about the application that you actually need in order to run your entire business. Imagine that. Imagine running your entire business on one application for $150 a month. Come on. I'm talking about that's a very small investment for the return that you're going to have. Why? Because when we get done, when you join this challenge, you're going to have something that you will sell for $397 or more. Why? Because of the way that you're going to position yourself, the way that you're going to position your knowledge, the way that you're going to actually have the step-by-step process and result that you're going to get is going to make you and put you in a position in order to charge what you're actually worth. If you don't believe that you're actually worth $397 for a result that you had in your life that would take other people months, that would take other people years in order to get, then you're fooling yourself. You're more valuable than you think. And so I'm super excited about the challenge. The challenge is actually at the end of this month. It'll be June 24th through the 26th. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. I believe it's at 5 p.m. for the VIP, and it starts at 6 p.m. for the just the general admission. And so with the VIP, you get access to ask questions and things to basically I'm talking about really like getting coaching, group coaching from me, and also you just really being able to ask your questions to get clear on the thing that you're trying to do and put in the marketplace. So again, you can position yourself for a great return, right? All right, so that's the Course Creator Challenge. I'm actually going to put a link in the comments on Facebook and also in the description in the comments on Zoom. And so if you really want to take advantage of this, if you really like, again, if you're really saying that, okay, I think that this thing is it from what you've said today. Okay, I was open-minded. Okay, well, I've been an entrepreneur for a little bit. I've seen a little bit of income, but this self-education stuff, that look real good. That look real good. I got a couple problems I can solve. Yep, it's a pretty big problem. I think that this, I think that this thing could actually make me some income. All right. And so online courses is where we're going to capitalize on. Why? Because it's something that you can actually do. You can create it and you can do it passively, right? And so while you are, like I said, while you're sleeping, you could be creating and you can be creating an income for you and your life. This is I'm making this thing simple for you. I'm making this framework simple for you. You said that you want the life that you dreamed of. You said that you were clear about the future that you had for yourself, and you just didn't know what vehicle you needed to get there. Today is the day where you find the vehicle that can get you there. I'm saying that this self-education niche it's already been, you've been in it and you didn't even know it. You've been in it. You've been watching YouTube. You've been looking stuff up. You've been getting results from searching stuff on Google. I'm saying you become the solution. That's all I'm saying. You become the solution. There will always be somebody a chapter behind you. There will always be somebody a chapter behind you. And so this is the last thing that I'm going to say about just really helping yourself and getting involved into this entrepreneurship thing. Get a coach. Don't have to be me. If you don't like the way that I teach, that's fine. But get a coach, get somebody that can speak into you, that can show you the ropes, that can tell you what the next steps look like, that can get you to a place that you have not yet come to. So many people, we think that we can get there on our own. I'm telling you that if you could get there on your own, you would already be there. I'm telling you that if you could get the results that you want, you would already be getting the results that you want. I'm saying that in order to get the things that you want out of the life that you have to become the person that can get the results that you want. And so that means getting around people that's further ahead than you, getting around people that know a little bit more than you so that they can help you go to that next level. Be willing to put in the work, be willing to put in the time, be willing to make an investment in yourself. Why? Because you are your most valuable asset. You are your most valuable asset. And so as you create the things that you want to create, as you do the things that you're trying to do, I encourage you to really take a deep look at your life and see if this is something that you can position yourself to make an income off of. You can do this thing part-time. Like I said in the middle of the video, the beautiful thing about this business is that you do it at your own pace. Now actually becoming wealthy and getting rich, that takes speed, but actually getting started, actually building your foundation, take the time that you need. But when you're ready, when you got it, when you like, okay, I figured it out. I got the system. I got the framework. Then that's when you put everything in and you keep that momentum going and you keep pushing against whatever tries to stop you. You keep pushing against that thing so you can get to the other side of it. And so, like I said, this Course Creator Challenge is for you. If you have already been thinking about, hey, this is something that I've been thinking about. I really want to use, take what I know and package it in a course so I can make an income passively, then this is absolutely for you. And so if that is, what else do I have? All right. Yes. And also, even if you're not trying to take advantage of the Course Creator Challenge, I also Kajabi is the application that I use for my courses. And it has email sequences, it has landing pages, it has sales pages, it has everything that you need to actually run and fund your business. And so that is what I was talking about, $150 investment in order to really create a life that's transformational for you. And so I will put that link in there as well. They typically have a 14-day trial that you're able to use. But if you use my affiliate link, you'll get 30 days free. So that means you get to test it out. You get to see, and of course, this is somebody that probably already have a course or already have a course in mind, already clear on that stuff. If you are not taking advantage of the Course Creator Challenge, where I'm literally going to sit down and teach you from beginning to the launch of your app, of your actual course. If you're not taking advantage of that, definitely take advantage of this 30-day free Kajabi application so that you're able to position yourself to create an income off of your knowledge. And so if this was good to you, just put this was good in the comments, all right? And so I'm gonna go to my other camera and then we'll talk a little bit more over there. All right, yeah. Cool, so this is my setup here. But yeah, man, this is so good. This is so good. Let me go ahead and put those links in the comments for you so you can take advantage of these things and position yourself and your family for everything that you desire for yourself, for you and your family to have. All right. So I just dropped the course creator challenge. And like I said, if you want to take advantage of this 30-day Kajabi trial, I just dropped that in the comments as well. Let's see, make sure we're good. Cool. So yes, listen, that was so good. My goodness, that was fun. That was fun. I'm definitely going to be doing more training. Super excited. What I want to do is truly add value to the marketplace. Just truly add the things that I've been learning and give it to those that are actually really seeking for opportunities. They're seeking for a way to create an income for their life. And I'm telling you that this is one of the best ways. And so by my shirt, I'm just a messenger. Basically, I make straight the paths of the Lord, but also I make straight your path so that you can deliver your message to the people that you're called to. So I'm so excited. Hopefully you take advantage of this. If this is truly something that you are trying to do and truly something that you believe can take your life to the next level. I mean, at the end of the day, this is for you. This is for those people that are truly trying to make a difference and truly trying to position themselves, as an expert, really an expert in whatever you do, and make an income off of that thing for you and your family. So this has been super exciting. So super exciting. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Can't wait to see you in the Course Creator Challenge. And until then, I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you can get a lot of content over there that I'm posting every single week. And that should definitely add value to you. But yes, until then, I will see you on the other side.